Top story: Macron plots historic solution. Morning everyone. I'm Martin Farr and these are the top stories this morning. Emmanuel Macron believes he can deliver an historic solution to the Ukraine crisis as he prepares to land in Moscow today for talks with Vladimir Putin on ending the standoff. Amid dire warnings from Washington that Russia could attack its neighbour tomorrow, the French president said he would use his previous deep dialogue with Putin to de-escalate the situation. The Russian leader did not want to invade, Macron told a French newspaper, but was merely seeking a clarification of the rules with NATO and the European Union. It is our responsibility is to build a historic solution to the problem of European security, Macron said. I believe President Putin is available for this. The mood music was more pessimistic in the US, where National Security Advisor, Jake Sullivan, said that an invasion could take place as soon as tomorrow. The US thinks that Putin has amassed 70% of the firepower he needs to annex Ukraine, but the country's former defense minister told The Guardian that Russia already had enough troops to seize any city in the country. Nevertheless, Macron spoke to Joe Biden for 40 minutes yesterday to coordinate his diplomatic mission, and German Chancellor Olaf Scholz is heading to Washington to convince the US president he's behind Western efforts to face down Putin. Johnson Reset, allies of Boris Johnson have insisted that the grown-ups are in charge in Downing Street after the Prime Minister tried to rescue his premiership by rebuilding his number 10 team. Duto Harry, the former BBC journalist who is Johnson's new communications chief, said he was proud to join a team of capable, grown-up, professional and pragmatic people, while MP Steve Barclay becomes chief of staff. They are likely to face another tough week, however, amid calculations that the number of Tory MPs calling for a no-confidence vote is close to the 54 required to trigger a ballot. More hostile fire is also expected from Johnson's scorned former advisor, Dominic Cummings. Revelations could involve Johnson's wife, Carrie, who responded to a bruising weekend of press coverage by saying she had been targeted by her husband's enemies. Peng misunderstanding. Chinese tennis star Peng Shuai has given her first interview to an independent media organization since she alleged on Weibo that a senior Chinese official she had been in a relationship with had coerced her into sex, saying it was an enormous misunderstanding. In the interview with French sports daily L'Equipe, overseen by a Chinese official, Peng said she had never accused former Vice Premier Zhang Gaoli of sexual assault and denied she had disappeared from public view afterwards. Cancer delays. The numbers of cancer patients facing delays in seeing a specialist for the first time and starting their treatment have hit record highs in England, amid fears that pandemic-hit NHS services can no longer provide prompt care. 500,000 people will have to wait longer than the supposed 2-week maximum to see an oncologist this year, an analysis for the House of Commons Library reveals. The disclosure comes as a new row over how quickly hospitals can clear the record 6 million-strong NHS backlog has forced ministers to delay publication of the long-awaited plan to tackle it. In another problem for the NHS,